how well they can capitalize. We'll have to wait and watch. That was the last dismissal. Way away from the body. No foot movement whatsoever, and paid the price.
Well left. Some movement again in the air for Danish, and that is what troubled Ronak Panoli in the first place on the first delivery. But this time, Ramesh Shehzad a lot more watchful. He has read the situation well. Brilliant camera work, all from Ramesh Shehzad straight to the cat behind. Looking for its prey. And so is Danish.
Got one in the first. I don't know about that. Cat. Still in search. Again, a full-length delivery. So invitation is on. Excellent thinking there by Danish. Taking the ball away from the right-hander and inviting the batsman to come forward and drive. And for that, there's protection at short extra cover.
Oh, this one coming in. Beautiful bowling from Danish. The first few deliveries, he was teasing Ramesh Shehzad, letting the ball away from the right-handed Ramesh. But on this occasion, gets that ball in. And a narrow escape for Ramesh Shehzad.
Excellent release there from Danish. It reminds me of great Dale Steyn from South Africa. We'll have a look at that release once again. Look at the field setup. 4 fielders on the onside. Beg your pardon, on the offside inside the 30 ring.
Again, that away swinging delivery to end the over, which is a very, very successful over for Sharjah. First over is done, and Dubai have lost their wicket. The first one with just 1 run on the board.
Sher Khan will start a fresh over from the other end. Full-length delivery, excellent delivery. Took Ramesh by surprise. He's spot on. As I said, there's something for the fast bowlers on the surface. You need to just bowl full. Let ball do the talking. We saw what Danish did in the previous over. Taking the ball away from the right-hander and confusing the batsman whether the delivery will come in or will move out.
That is one that has been sprayed down the leg side by Sher Khan. As far as I know, this is his first game in the D20 series. Haven't seen him play before, so I'm sure he'll have an element of surprise while Ramesh Shehzad is taking his time out there in the middle, making sure that they don't lose any more wickets, no more damage is done.
Excellent pickup shot, clears the infield and putting pressure on Sher Khan. Boundary there for Dubai.
Not a bad ball from Sher Khan, good length, but an improvised shot from Ramiz. Was not in complete control of that shot, but he still managed to play that shot up and over the mid-on fielder, cleared the 30-yard circle and got 4 vital runs for himself and his team.
Utilizing the power play overs, Ramiz, who's with that boundary, takes his score to 5. This one moving away and gorgeous looking cut shot. 4 runs, back-to-back boundaries there for Ramiz.
The previous shot he was not in control, but on this occasion complete control of what he was doing, where he wanted to place it, short and wide, asking to be hit, and look at that, stand and deliver. Hits the skyexchange.net board, will give him immense confidence. Beautiful shot of the day. 10 runs on the board for Dubai with that boundary and definitely pressure on Sher Khan.
Pressure that was built in by Danish has been taken away. Those 2 poor deliveries from Sher Khan. Intelligent batting there by Ramiz, waiting on the back foot and just guiding it towards third man for Foho.
Yes, deft touch, absolutely wonderful batting. First he hammered one towards the covers, this time just guided it on its way in that third man area, the fielder in the 30-yard circle. Perfect placement, perfect result. 4 more. Ramesh Shehzad is on a roll.
13 already conceded by Sher Khan. Playing his very first match in this tournament.
Another beautiful drive straight down the ground. There is protection in the deep. Simranjeet Singh will stop that. But that also looked as if it was going to cross the boundary. Sher Khan hasn't found his rhythm yet.
If we look at that shot that Ramiz played, it was a check drive from Ramiz. That delivery was swinging away slightly from Ramiz.
Another poor delivery on the pads. But luckily went straight to the fielder at the fine leg inside the circle, at the short fine leg. Just a single to end the over, but an expensive over. 15 runs off it. 2 overs gone. 16 for 1. Dubai.
Will continue from the other end, dabbed it gently towards onside, and they are off for a single. Intelligent cricket there by Shrey. And the Dubai dugout, they are really enjoying the way things are going after the wicket of Rohan Panoli. Ronak Panoli once again disappointing everyone. Couldn't really do well in the previous match.
Just a dab towards the third man from Ramesh Shehzad. This is good, sensible batting from Ramesh. Yes, he is an experienced player. He knows how to build partnerships, how to build games, how to build momentum in your favor. He definitely played his shots against the rookie Sher Khan, but he knows Danish, and he knows that Danish has the knack of taking wickets. So if he's bowling well, he's just dabbing them and taking those singles. Sensible batting from Ramesh.
Excellent delivery once again. Very watchful Shrey. And that's the line that Danish needs to concentrate on. From there on, from that line, it's very difficult for a batsman, especially when you have that ability to swing the white ball both ways. He's done that in the previous over. Can he do that in this? We'll have to wait and watch. He's got the ability. And what will be this delivery? We'll have to wait.
That's a very, very good delivery. Peach of a delivery from Danish. That is what his strength is. That length and then the ball moving away from the right-handed batsman. Can they get a slip here? They should get a slip in place. The way Danish is bowling, there is an edge coming sooner rather than later.
And good thing is that the moment that happened, he went straight to Ramiz and had a chat. Intelligent move. Because that delivery really created pressure in Shrey's mind. Well, poking at that one would have been very dangerous. That's what he will have to avoid. That's pressure. And what he does? He walks back to Ramiz. That is a needless stroke. Rather short selection from Shrey, especially when they have already lost their skipper, Ronak Panoli.
Still no slip in place. Last ball of the over. In swinging delivery on the pads, nicely flicked. But there is protection in the deep. Hassani Sahel, son of the Afghanistan star Mohammad Nabi. You'll see him in action pretty soon. 3 overs gone, 19 for 1 is the score.
रानी थोड़ा बाहर रही बस 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 थोड़ा इधर बैट्समैन बॉलिंग चेंज हरी फ्रेम गाइस अंदर के पास थोड़ा सा इस तरह अदर पर चल के
So our co-commentators enjoying the game live. Neil Oja on the left and Shruti on the right, having some in-depth conversation.
Ayan will start a fresh over. Excellent start. He did well yesterday with the ball, but the result didn't go in their favor. It's a big responsibility when you're bowling in the power plays.
No!
Yes, no, there's a chance of a run out, and this is least expected from you guys. You already lost one, and they lost the second one thanks to that run out.
Again, communication is key on that occasion. Yes and no, both together, is never good news. When you say yes and no, the immediate question is why? Because why would you risk so much? Easy dismissal, soft dismissal. But that will hurt Dubai a lot. Second wicket down. Shrey Sethi is walking back dejected. He scored 3 of 9 and the score is 19 for 2.
I would rather say Ramiz Shehzad was wrong on that occasion because he was watching the ball going towards that fielder. It was his call, but rather the batsman who played that shot, he was looking at the fielder, not at the non-striker, and at the end, he lost his wicket. Calling should be, proper, clear and loud. That's basic.
Punya Mehra, the new man in 11 innings, 246 runs with a best of 70, strike rate 106. Ayan continues. This time he's played that straight down towards wide, long on. Amjad Gul, the fielder, will stop that. Smacked straight down the ground. Beautiful shot. Just making room for himself. Ramiz Shehzad is in no mood to stop what he is good at, and that is hitting boundaries. Another glorious shot, and that's another 4.
Look at that. Create himself some room, and it's a confident looking stroke from a batsman. Five runs conceded by Ayan.
Again making room. This time he plays it off his pads. Swept well in the gap. Chase for Danish. The ball will just stop before the ropes, and they'll get a couple of more runs. So clearly, a man with a plan, Ramiz Shehzad. He's attacking certain bowlers and respecting a few others. This time making room, realizing the ball is on his pads, and innovating and improvising at the last moment.
Was trying to follow the batsman just because of that shot he played in the previous ball. Straight down the ground, and one bounce over the fence. We'll have to wait and watch for the final confirmation. It's a boundary. Boundary to end the over. 4 overs gone, 30 for 2 Dubai.
कितना ओवर हो गया 5 या 4 नहीं सामने पीछे सामने Next yeah that's covered thank you घूम जा लड़के घूम जा हसन दे बच्चा.
So bowling change, and I think this is a forced bowling change. Simranjeet Singh has been brought into the attack. It's just the 5th over of the game. Power play overs yet to be bowled, and Simranjeet has been given that big responsibility to contain and maybe take a wicket or two. 8 matches for him in the one-day career, 3 wickets.
पाजी को समझ जल्दी करो ओए
So Simranjeet Singh to start, left arm around the wicket. Starts off with a loopy delivery. Of course, the ball is new and shiny and not easy to grip.
Absolutely not to grip the ball, and especially due factor will also come into play later on. So I think Simranjeet Singh will be a big challenge for him, not only to grip the ball but to bowl in right areas. Deep mid-wicket now for the right-handed Ramiz.
Straight down the ground. You can't set fielders there. That was another good-looking shot from Ramiz, using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball and playing in the safest area of a cricket field. Straight over the bowler's head for yet another 4.
Look at that. Couple of steps down the track and over the bowler's head. Excellent shot. Oh, there's a chance of a stamping, and I think he did well. We'll have to wait for the final confirmation. I think the body language clearly suggests that he is out, and he's making his way out.
Beautiful comeback from Simranjeet Singh. What a great delivery after being hit straight down the ground. To be bowling that drift in the air, just dying on Ramesh Shehzad, getting some extra bounce, beating him, and then found him out of the crease as well. Abdul Shakur does well to dismiss Ramesh Shehzad. The dangerous Ramesh is back in the hut. Yes, clearly was out and he's walking back. So Simranjeet strikes, and that is a vital breakthrough for Sharjah against Dubai. The danger man Ramesh Shehzad walks back.
It's a brave move from the skipper to give ball to Simranjeet, especially when he is wrecking her walk, especially taking each and every bowlers out of the park, and then after being hit for a boundary, got the wicket.
New man in, Ahan Fernandez. Left-handed batter. Simranjeet Singh has struck gold in the very first over. The danger man has been sent back.
Oh, a check push coming in from Ahan. Well, there's a leg slip for the left-handed Ahan. Excellent thinking there by the skipper. Straight away attacking the batsman. That's the right move. You got a wicket, putting pressure on the new batsman.
Catch it is the call that's gone high up in the air. Is this another wicket? No. Ayan Khan drops a sitter that should have been taken, but not to be. Simranjeet Singh is bowling a magical spell right now. A wicket and now a great opportunity for another one has been grasped. Ayan Khan has dropped a sitter.
Excellent delivery. Invitation was on for that shot, but well, no support from the deep fielder, resulting in getting a single there. Ahan opens his account. 36 for 3 Dubai. Final delivery to come from Simranjeet Singh.
This time a lot fuller has been drilled straight down the ground by Punya Mehra for a single. Another good over from Simranjeet Singh. 7 of it, but he's got that wicket of Ramesh Shehzad. 5 overs, 37 for 3 is the score.
बैट्समैन बॉलिंग से भरनो बाजी अंदर है लड़के
First delivery from Basil Hamid has been pushed away towards onside. No chance for the fielder. Boundary there.
Good ball, Basil.
Intention was pretty clear. Was trying to put pressure by bowling that loopy delivery outside the off stump, because it's very difficult for the batsman. Look at that one. Was outside the off stump. He picked that line and played it towards backward square leg region. To talk more about that, I've got Neil in the comm box. Welcome, mate.
Thank you so much, Srijit. A boundary on the very first ball. Basil Hamid would not be happy with that. He would definitely want to change a few things. 12 wickets to his T20 career. Economy of 7.69. Right arm off break. Very experienced. Tossed up delivery. Drilled it. Brilliant piece of fielding. Fayaz Ahmed is like a wall standing at covers. It's very seldom that you'll be able to get a ball through him. Picked up a couple of really good catches yesterday. Standing in the same position.
That's it.
Pulled up in the air. Chance. Over the fielder's head. Get a couple of runs there.
Back up. Good ball,
Some really good cricket coming through.
Basil
Basil Hamid has given 6 runs already in 3 deliveries. Punya has been able to get a lot towards mid-wicket. A chase is on, but I think the ball will win the race. That's a 4.
Basil bowling, Basil.
And to describe that boundary and join us in conversation, it's going to be Shruti. Shruti, good evening.
Good evening, Neil.
Shaba ladke.
I mean, look at that one. Almost welcomed you with a boundary, Punya Mehra.
Oh, definitely. Very nice always to have these boundaries going away towards the fences. It's nice and entertaining that way.
Ye bowling na.
A good turner. A mid-wicket fielder fumbles, will be a single. This is not something that you would like to have.
Rezi bhai. इधर नहीं है कोई.
48 for 3 Dubai.
अब एक बॉल अच्छा उसको चेक कर ले पीछे. अब लड़के बॉलिंग.
This one turned and there's a chance. Oh, look at that. Very good running. Shakur was extremely excited. The throw, if that was a little faster, little flatter, maybe could have created that chance. 6 overs gone. It's 49 for 3.
आगे हाँ. नहीं तू वो करना. दूसरा नहीं कर बाहर वाला.
And we have the fun fact for you right here. India is the only country to win the 60 over, 50 over and a 20 over World Cup.
Definitely a very interesting fact. 60 over World Cup in 1983. The first time India won a World Cup. It was an ODI World Cup, but then ODIs back then were 60 overs, mind you.
Yeah, I was looking at Ranveer Singh talking like Kapil Dev, and I remember it was a 60 over.
Very good. There you go. Who says that movies don't educate you? This one definitely did. We're talking about 83, the movie. And then 2011, after 28 years, when India won the ODI. Up in the air. The ball is gripping on the surface when Simranjeet bowls. Also, look at this. He's a fantastic bowler. Gives air to the ball. And when the ball comes in, the ball will hold upon the surface. That creates some mistiming in the mind of the batter.
That one played softly, of course, going straight towards the fielder. It's just one single. Simranjeet is doing pretty well right now so far. In his 1.2 overs, has given just 8 runs and has taken a wicket. And seems like it's just been a very, wobbly start for Dubai. Second time.
You're right. Lost their captain on the very first ball of the innings. And then it was that one man, Ramiz Shehzad, who played a fantastic knock, got Dubai onto a respectable score. But then after his wicket, It's a challenge again.
Simran to Punya.
They've added a slip in place for the right-handed Punya. He gets to turn the ball away from the right-hander.
Oh, looking for that edge, are we?
2 in catching. Cut it beautifully. We'll get a single nonetheless. The 2 fielders in catching. Simranjeet is bowling to a very attacking field. Let's have a quick look if he's maintaining that for the left-handed batter as well. I don't think so. He'll keep it. I don't think so.
Yeah. As I see, there's no slip now.
Oh, but the batter definitely slipped. A dot ball there. Simranjeet. He's also the coach at the Sharjah Cricket Academy.
Oh, wow.
So, a lot to learn for the youngsters who watch him. Oh, there's a big shout. Is the umpire interested? No. This was the armour. The ball that went straight. No turn on this. 7 overs gone. 51 for 3.
There we see the moon. Remember, we were having this conversation yesterday that today. Oh, in the meantime, it's racing towards the fence. There is a fielder there, and it's just the single.
Yeah, that's right. Tried to scoop it. Basil Hamid went down the leg side, so it will be a wide.
Yeah, and as you can see, the moon today is closest to the earth, and that is why it's a super moon. But do you see the strawberry hue today?
Punching it down, misfielding there. I'm sure Basil wouldn't be happy with what he's seen there. A couple of runs nonetheless. That's a very interesting point that you make. The moon is really, really close. I was driving towards the stadium today, and I could see a huge sized moon literally coming across my windscreen. Tossed up delivery, a single there.
Similar to when somebody spent about 10 overs on the screen.
Oh yeah, you're right. You play for 10 overs, you bat for 10 overs, you'll see the ball as a football. Pretty much similar.
So that's the super moon you see after a while. Basil to Punya.
Mid wicket comes into play, dot ball. Up in the air, there's a chance. Nope, will land safely, a dot ball. That's really poor fielding. He could have definitely done better than this. Because they went for a 2. The first one was really slow, but an opportunity created. Basil has been expensive in the show, Shruti.
Once again, racing away, but there is a fielder there. I think it'll be a comfortable 2. No, just the 1. So far, about 1 more delivery to go. Basil would definitely want to concede the damage that has been created so far by Dubai lads.
No, you're right, but then both of these guys are absolute youngsters, Ahan and Punya. Oh, what a turner there. An absolute rank turner, whiffing past the outside edge of Ahan's bat. A dot ball to end the over. 8 over gone. It's 59 for 3.
वहाँ से लटकाना उसको दीपी नॉर्मल करना ब्रेक अच्छा ब्रेक हो रहा अभी अंपायर के पीछे जी
Rizwan CP. He's going to come in. Very unorthodox, but absolutely effective, Shruti. Also plays for the UAE national team. A solid player with his bat, with his ball.
बॉल फील्डिंग शेरू
A single there.
At this juncture, Neil, I believe the most important thing for them is, of course, after losing early wickets, we yesterday saw Fujairah creating havoc with just building the partnership. The twos and the doubles and the singles certainly helped them. I think Ahan and Punya would certainly have similar kind of strategy in mind right now.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Shruti. It's the partnerships that they have to build. And when they build a good partnership, they create a platform, and once the platform is created in the last few overs, they can go hammer and tongs, get those big runs going. Ahan Fernandez. Oh, beautiful. Just spun across his face. Ahan Fernandez couldn't do much. Got to the length of the ball, but the ball turned right across his face. A dot ball.
Certainly a very intelligent bowler there, creating...
Now this time stayed low, spun more, stayed low. Shakur there, he is amused because he knows for a fact that this is not the normal spinner's delivery. This is special.
keeping their opponents on toes with different kinds of deliveries here, Rizwan. Of course, bowling his first over for the innings and creating an amazing show for us.
Well, no doubts about it. He's an absolute showman.
There you go, once again, a tossed up delivery going up in the air, and it's a 6 maximum.
The umpire indicating the same. You were right. He tossed it up this time. Every other delivery that you saw, he just pulled the length a little back, but this time he tossed it up and paid the prize. A maximum coming in this over. He done really well to control, but Ahan getting better of Rizwan in this delivery. One last delivery to go.
There you go, tried to hit it hard, could not really connect. That's a dot ball. With that, it's end of the over. 9 overs gone, 66 for 3.
जल्दी जल्दी करो ओवर पीछे एक शाबाश ओए ओए बस बस ऊपर है आवाज़ी बस आवाज़ी बॉलर रेडी
Down the leg side. And he starts with a wide. Basil Hamid has come in to bowl the 10th. The pressure that Sharjah has created, they need to keep it on. There's the chance, and he's got it. Punya Mehra charging on to Basil Hamid. The turner got him flummoxed, and Shakur does the job.
That's an unfortunate departure for Dubai. Team Dubai would certainly want to build a partnership. Punya disheartened right now on screens.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at this. He charged way too early. And that's what I think was his downfall. Got to the length, but then the ball came in really sharp and ensured that Shakur did his job. Punya Mehra out. Dubai lose their 4th.
Next in Surya Satish, right-hand bat, has played 8 innings so far in his T20 career. Strike rate of not so impressive, 79, I believe. Could do better this time.
Oh, well, the way he went behind Basil's delivery, he'll definitely do a lot more than doing just this. Basil keeping the ball away from Surya and took the ball further away. Oh, beautiful. This time he gets it in. Oh, he's just telling the new bat that I can get the ball away and bring it in at the same time.
I would believe Surya would want to now just see through this over and not really give his wicket. Wouldn't want to see another golden duck. I mean, actually, a duck.
This one didn't turn. An armor went straight, and with this, Surya will open his account.
What do you think should be an ideal score here for Dubai to be able to defend it?
Well, it's a very interesting question that you asked this because, see, Sharjah is a very, very experienced, solid side. This man on your screen, Basil Hamid himself, is a very solid bat. CP Rizwan, his bowling partner, again, very solid. So they've got a side which has a bunch of solid batters. For the left-hander, Ahan, he has a slip and plays Basil because he knows that he can get the ball away from the left-hander. Missed it again, and that should be the over. 10 overs gone. It's 68 for 4. The 4 wickets so far. An outside edge for Ronak Panoli on the very first delivery of the innings. That was the first wicket to fall. Ayan then got into the mix, and there was a run out. There was no way that should have been gone for a run, and Ramesh Shehzad just got shy of the wickets just outside the crease, and another stumping. The spinners have definitely done very well on this wicket, and it's primarily a good call by the skipper. 10 overs gone, and we had a look at all the 4 wickets that Dubai lost today.
All right, looking at the bowling card right now, of course, as you can see, Danish has done really well for himself with 2 overs gone, just 2 economy and 1 wicket taken. Also in the com box, we have Srijit with us. Welcome.
Thank you, Shruti. Excellent bowling performance there by the Sharjah bowlers. They picked up wickets at regular interval, and especially the spinners, the way they have bamboozled the batters.
11th over in progress, 68 for 4 so far for Dubai. Rizwan comes into attack once again.
Excellent shot that from Surya, but couldn't find the gap.
Once again, hit away, but there's a fielder there. They have nonetheless taken a single.
Excellent running between the wickets there. If you're not getting boundaries, make sure that you're getting singles. And that occasion, Surya did well and got that single. 69 for 4 Dubai. We are in 11th over. Rizwan getting ready. Googly from Rizwan, well read by Ahan on the back foot. Played it gently for a single. The only problem with Rizwan is that he's got that brilliant googly, but in right areas, the area where you can trouble the batsman. But here, they are easily picking those deliveries.
Well, Shri, I'm sure that they are plenty troubled already. Just 2 for Surya and Ahan is 13. They're struggling to create a partnership as well. And Sharjah from yesterday, certainly very hungry to win.
Well, this time came back in strongly. Another googly. I think he heard us. Was around that off-stick area, turning in sharply, reminding me of Rashid Khan of Afghanistan. The way he bowls googly at will. If you ask him to bowl 6 deliveries, 6 googly with 6 variations,
Wow.
he will bowl that.
Amazing. So very clearly, if you need tips to win as is to Jeet, you can listen to Srijit.
And Shruti. Excellent shot. Straight towards wideish long off region. Partnership is very important. And I think whether it is Srijit, whether it is Shruti, Neil or Ejaz, you can't win match single-handedly. You know, in the previous game we saw Yasser. He did well, but couldn't win the game for his side. As Rizwan gets ready to bowl the final delivery of his second over.
They're whacked away once again, but there's a fielder there, of course, and they have taken a single to complete the over. It is 72 for 4 after 11 overs gone.
जल्दी लड़को ये लाना अच्छा लड़की
12th over.
Ahan batting on 8. Basil comes in, bowls the second delivery. This one shot wide outside the off stump, pulled away. But stumbled on that occasion was deep mid-wicket fielder. 2 runs for Surya and for Dubai. 75 for 4.
Of course, Srijit, they will certainly look for all occasions to maximize. They're whacked away once again, going towards the fence. There is a fielder there. And just the 2 once again for Dubai.
Putting pressure on the fielders. As we talked about, if you're not getting boundaries, get those singles. No slip in place. This time Googly picked really well by Surya. But again, just a single. He's not happy with himself. Was eyeing that gap. Nonetheless, he has timed the ball really well. That's what's important at this point in time. Not lose any wicket. Just build that partnership. Make sure that you bat 20 overs.
Certainly. Basil coming in to bowl the 5th delivery. Softly played. There was an attempt by Basil, but of course, nothing, no result for him. Once you kind of build the partnership and you're ready, you know, you're like comfortably set. After 15th over, you can definitely go hammers and tongs.
You have to pick bowler, and of course, overs where you can really go hammer and tong, as you rightly said. The final delivery pulled away again, couldn't really time the ball. Single nonetheless. 12 overs gone. Dubai 80 for 4.
टाइम पे चल रहा है, टाइम पे चल रहा है। अच्छा ना डेर मत आवेगा लग दे बल्शा
Ayan comes in. This one, excellent delivery, and wicket-keeper dislodges the stumps. He's asking question to the leg umpire. We'll have to wait and watch. Excellent keeping. It's not that easy when you are behind the stumps. Look at that. Forcing the batsman to come forward, collected it cleanly, and dislodged the bails in no time.
But waiting for the final decision, though it seems like Surya is safe.
It also reminded me of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Well, though India won the third T20 international, the previous two matches, watching Rishabh Pant, well, forget about that. Dubai 80 for 4 as Ayan comes in. This one, arm ball on the off stick, cut away for a single. Who's your favourite, Shruti?
We were in fact having the same conversation yesterday as well. Who isn't, I mean, a fan of Dhoni? And Yuvraj Singh in his heytime was amazing to watch. I like fiery performances on the crease, like batsmen hitting away. And those sixes. There once again, you can see that shot going towards the fence. There is no fielder there. Oh, yes. And I get to see what I love to see. It's a 4.
Excellent batting. Would have been a boundary, but excellent work done by the deep fielder. We all are expecting for boundaries, even the spectators.
Certainly. I mean, he was so in deep that I could not even see him.
13th over in progress. Slowly but steadily going ahead is the Dubai side. Slightly shot in the air, but falls short of the fielder at long off. He's trying, but he's not getting that elevation and the power which is required to clear the fence.
Clearly, spot on, Shri. I mean, they've been trying to hit away, but that speed is not there. That power hitting is, something that we were talking about. It is lifted, but doesn't have the distance. There was a fair attempt, but the batsman is safe.
He covered the long distance and put in a full-fledged dive. It's not easy under the floodlights to side the ball.
Once again, going away towards the fielder. Wherever they have the opportunity, they're trying to take it. It's 13 overs gone right now, 86 for 4.
राइट ही है सीपी पॉइंट मारने किधर आना है ताऊ से यारू ताऊ से अंपायर से तरह से लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड वासी थोड़ा इधर हो जा
Simranjeet Singh will continue from the other end. Bowled really well, 2 overs, 1 for 9.
Played it away. Again, there's a fielder looking to hit those big ones now, or rather the need to hit the big ones now for Dubai.
Sweep shot, attempted sweep shot. At the last moment, he checked his stroke because it was a straighter one from Simranjeet Singh. Played towards long off. 87 for Dubai. Possibly lost his footing near the popping crease. Simranjeet Singh, the areas which he has selected so far in 2 overs that he has bowled, was spot on, not allowing the batsmen to free their arms. That's the reason why he just considered 10.
Lifted this one, going towards the fence. Again, there's a fielder, one bounce towards him. Just a single.
He's bowling to the field. Simranjeet Singh knows for the fact that there is a fielder at deep mid-wicket. There's protection at long off. So with the turn, if Ahan goes, then it's a risk. If he doesn't clear, then there's a fielder.
Finally an attempt. It's out of the park. It's a maximum.
Muscled it on that occasion, Surya. Shorter in length, using the depth of the crease well, Surya. Transferred his weight. Look at that. And bang, bang, over the cow corner for sixer.
But they do really have to put in a lot of efforts to hit, shots like these. It seems like spinners are doing a really good job at this, keeping the pace away from the batsman.
I think you must give credit to the batsmen because they have to outthink the bowler. This one on the offside. Poor piece of fielding there by the backward point fielder. And Ayan collects it, but won't be able to stop these two batters from picking up singles. 95 for Dubai.
It's the 14th over that is in progress. Certainly they would intend to pick up the pace now and give a decent total to defend. Ahan on 18, Surya on 22. Bunch of young lads for Dubai playing today.
Comes down the track, but falls short of the fielder at long on region. It really puts pressure on the bowler when someone, comes down the track. Hey, how can you? Especially when I have just given 10 runs and a wicket picked up by me and easily putting on the dancing shoes. That hurts.
Well, Simranjeet right now coming in to bowl the last delivery of the over. Once again, whacked it. It's going up in the air. Got the distance. But unfortunately taken out.
Excellent delivery. And wicket to end the over. 14 overs gone. 96 for 5. Tossed up delivery. Invitation was on. There was a risk involved in that. He came down the track. Couldn't get the elevation. Couldn't get the timing correct. And Surya Satish is out for 22 of 20 deliveries. 96 for 5 Dubai. He's not happy with himself. Remember, Dubai, they will be targeting somewhere around 160, 170. So after Simranjeet's over, Dubai, they are tottering at 96 for 5.
Next man in, it's Sharjah Singh. Right hand bat has played Some really nice, amazing games so far. Waiting for his T20 score.
Excellent delivery, pushing the batsman to rock back onto the back foot. Just a single. And a bit expensive. 2 overs, none for 17. His figures with that single. Make it 18. 97 for 5, Dubai.
Once again, you get to see that amazing catch taken by Master Nabi, Mohammad Nabi's son.
Excellent delivery. He was waiting for the turn, but it held its line. And nonetheless, single there for Ahan. 98 for 5, Dubai. He did well in the previous match against Fujairah. But in this particular match, he's very expensive, the left-arm spinner.
Coming in to bowl the third delivery of the over. Ayan, great fielder as well, putting in efforts. There, played softly. Just a single taken. We're coming to you live from Malik Stadium in Ajman. It's a beautiful facility, I'm sure that you can see. It's lush green on screens as well. Dubai almost there on the 100 mark. Finally hitting it in maybe this delivery.
As he comes in and bowls this one with the turn. He plays that one towards onside for a single. Ahan is trying hard for those biggies, but you need to give credit to the bowlers. They are not giving that line, nor that length to pick that and smack that deliveries out of the park.
Once again, straight to the bowler. With that, we've still hit a 100 mark for Dubai.
100 for 5. He's mixing his line and length really very well.
Last ball of the over. Straight to the fielder, no run there. It's 100 for 5.
Fun fact for you guys, Mithali Raj had the longest ODI career in women's cricket, 22 years and 274 days. One of the best batter I have seen. Well, we all know there are many cricketers in the rank. Harmanpreet Kaur, then Shefali coming up the rank. The way the youngster has attacked the bowlers in the previous few seasons. Meanwhile, another wicket here. Ahan looking to go over the top, but ended up giving a simple catch to the deep fielder. I don't know why the batsman is confused. And to solve that, I've got Ijaz in the comm box. Welcome, Ijaz.
Thank you very much. Look at that, he's just going high to clear that deep mid wicket, but he can only find a fielder there. Settling him down, yes. The jubilation is there, but another wicket just going down on 100 runs. It's Ahan, who is just scoring 21 runs in 27 deliveries, 100 for 6.
Mohammad Farooq, the new batsman in his D20 career on your screens. Strike rate under 100, but definitely he needs to improve that if at all Dubai wants to touch that figure of 160 plus. A slip in place, excellent delivery coming into the right-handed batsman. He has impressed really well. Simranjeet Singh with his variation, with his thinking. This one drifting down the leg stump, Missing on the occasion was not only the batsman but also the wicket keeper, and wide signal by the umpire. Extras piling up 100 for the loss of 6 wicket. With that extra, make it 102. Simranjeet Singh has got those arm deliveries, that slow loopy deliveries, and he has mixed his deliveries really well. Did Simranjeet Singh. A slip in place. He comes in, waited for the ball to turn, and with the turn, Farooq tried, not for any runs. They're finding hard to even rotate strike.
You know, it's a time that when lots of teams, they're keeping wickets in hands, like 15 overs gone, then they've been scoring like 120, keeping like 3 wickets down. So it's a time when the batters, they're looking forward to flourish themselves, like looking up into the sky for the mighty hits, but like looking 6 wickets down. I think so they're somewhere at a defensive mode at this stage.
This one, inside out shot. Long chase for the fielder. Will he get there? No. Though there was a valiant effort from the fielder, Simranjeet Singh is not happy.
Yeah, I think so that he should be pretty more wider towards extra cover. I think so that he was having his fielder pretty much straight in front of the side screen.
Look at that. Where the fielder was, he covered the long distance but couldn't tap in. This for the second time. He's lost his footing. Maybe testing the batsman. Remember Ravichandran Ashwin doing that 2 or 3 times in an over. Well, I don't know why the slip fielder was appealing. Was down the leg stump, and leg by signal by the umpire. 16 overs gone. Dubai 108 for 6. Rizwan starts a fresh over from the other end. Couple of runs there for Sharjah. So singles and doubles are coming for Dubai team, but that won't harm the opposition. A slow one was a googly. Picked up really nicely by Sharjah. I don't know why both these batters are in this defensive mode. In the previous match, we saw Yasir, taking the risk, calculated risk when I say risk, and got to his half century. At least either Farooq or Sharjah should take on to the opposition.
Tried to switch it, but not been improvising it properly. Well, as spoken earlier, that lots of time the partnership has been there, but there is some sort of risk factor which has been forecasted between the two batters, that who will be taking the charge here, you and me. Oh, that's gone high, that's gone high. The man is coming in unaided, but is just getting away from that ball. So it's all about taking decisions at the right time, that who will be taking the charge here at this stage. Like we did see that the batter who has hit that Surya is not in a great form. The ball went high. The other man comes in and going to chase that. Let me give a chance here.
Rightly said, Ijaz. Meanwhile, sweep shot coming in from Farouk. And excellent fielding effort there by Simarjeet. Did well with the ball. And great athleticism there by the left arm spinner. Couple of runs there for Farouk. 1-1-5 for 6, Dubai.
But I think so that Sardarji should be working on his arm, because that throw was not good enough. That should be in a one bounce to the wicketkeeper.
Excellent shot that from Farouk. Weighted on the back foot, transferring his weight onto the back leg, and played it in the air for a couple of runs there. And 17 overs gone. Dubai 1-1-7 for 6. So there you go. That's how the Dubai team fared. Ronak Panoli, without opening his account. Shreyas Sethi, 9 of 3. Then Ramesh Shehzad. He started off really well, but couldn't really pick up. Was out for beauty from Simranjeet Singh. And 19 from Punya Mehra. Ahan Fernandez, Surya Satish. Getting into 20s. That's what we have seen. Getting those, starts, but then you are failing to capitalize on that. Result, you're not able to, get to the score which your captain wants or your team management wants. We saw that in the previous match where only Yasir was looking, was showing rather an intention to stay there. But unfortunately, no one really helped him in that case. That was the first match. Maybe they will improve during the course of the time.
Well, a good shot, but he's just keeping himself down there. 17th over. It's 18th over in progress. So I think so it's a time to take some chances here. Because if you have been able to score like 40, 50 quick runs while losing a couple of wickets, I think so you have done your job here. Well, finishing the inning, because every team needs a good finisher.
Shot wide outside the off stump. Back towards the bowler's head, and before Simarjeet Singh could fire in a throw, much better than what he did in the previous over. Couple of runs there for Sharjah. That takes the score to 12. I'm a bit surprised by the move, like bringing in Danish, who was really looking good. He could have easily completed his quota of 4 overs early on, because they were under immense pressure. I don't know why he was kept for the last.
Sometimes captains, they have got plans that work. I'm keeping my spearhead, like for the last couple of overs when batters, they were looking to hit the bowlers. Because at this stage, I think so, at somewhere, batters should be coming out of their circles to hit some big hits. I think so, that's why he kept Danish like 2 overs. After this, he will be having 1 more over. So you will be looking the impact of his bowling.
Pulled away. It's in the air. Long chase for the fielder. Won't be getting there. 4 runs. Waited on the back foot. And then powered it towards the mid-wicket region for 4. I think this might be that over which we were talking about. They need to target one. And they are targeting the best in the business. Danish, who really bowled well in his first spell. And now this is turning out to be an expensive over.
But to me, a poor delivery. With towards offside, he fed that shot and improvised for 4 runs.
Cleaned up. Excellent delivery that. No chance. Mohammad Farouk was trying for a biggie. But that was a quick yorker on the off stick. Yes, he's shadowing that. Yeah, it was an in-swinging yorker from Danish. And which got the better of Farouk. We'll have to go back. Look at that. after getting hit for that boundary. That was the boundary. After that, he came back strongly and bowled that Yorker to dismiss Farooq. 124 for 7. We were talking about that delivery. No clue whatsoever. He stayed on for a few seconds to realize what actually happened with him.
Covering. One more to come.
Well, Dubai needs runs here. Some massive runs. So that they may touch 150 plus. Trying to back that one away. Inside out, but not being able to improvise. Well, this successful over. 18 overs been bowled. It's 124 for 7.
आज तेरे को आगे वाले उस पे ना रोक लेके आज ज़्यादा जल्दी खत्म कर हाजी मैं क्या करूँ आशा आराम से लड़के आराम से आ बॉल पे.
Excellent shot that from Sharjah. Just single is what he'll be getting for that shot.
क्या बात है आयन भाई क्या बात है.
And pulling his 4th over. Comparing him with what he did in the previous match. Was tossing the ball up in the previous match, but here, bit quicker. With the turn, can a single. Harsh opens his account. We are dealing in singles at this point in time. A brave move, I would say. That in the flag end of the innings, you are giving the ball to a spinner.
Well, it's just gone aerial. And almost there. Right onto the boundary line. Well capped. So that was really a good catch. The ball was travelling. And I think so that right onto the boundary line, just inches in the playing area. The ball was angling in. And was just trying to clear that long on. He kept his balance right, so rewarded with a wicket.
Sharjah Singh could manage to score 14. Dubai 126 for 8.
बाद में तो ना माइंड कर जाएगा यार वैसी बात हाँ बेहतर है फ्री टू प्ले शाबाश
New batsman in Ankur Sangwan. Best of 8. Straight away, using the long handle to good effect. Completed one. This could be dangerous. A wayward throw from the deep that allowed them to turn for another. So 2 runs there for Ankur. 128 for 8. Talking about that dismissal. Last wicket to fall off Sharjah Singh. We'll be talking about that after this delivery. A slower one waited. He heaves. It's in the air. Well, excellent effort there by the deep fielder. 2 more runs there. He does a Mahendra Singh Dhoni. A Dhoni type of throw coming in from the wicket keeper.
Yes, really clever, really clever. He was just watching on to the ball, and with underarm, he was just throwing it back to the stumps. And I think so that should be close, because the batter, he was thinking that it might be the wicketkeeper is ahead of the stumps, and he won't be doing any sort of effort. But I think so here, you have to wait. It was a drop chance, but wait and see what will happen here. Here, whoa! What an effort! This has been splendid effort here from the wicketkeeper. Excellent. This is great presence of mind, and he has got his men there. Beauty.
We were talking about MS Dhoni few minutes back, and I think the way Sher Khan, the throw came in from Sher Khan in the deep, and Shakur collecting it. It was very difficult from that particular angle to collect and backflip between the legs, and he was spot on. Look at that. Was in the air. The effort was on. It's very difficult, but he collects, fires in a throw. Wicketkeeper collects it, and then there you go. He didn't drag his bat. If you look at the replay, that's basic. I mean, had he dragged it, he would have been safely home, but was in the air and had to pay the price. I think this would be very serious concern in the dugout. Taps him on the pad. Umpire says no. Everything happening in this particular over.
Well, I think so that he was confused and dodged by the wicketkeeper, because wicketkeeper was not on the stumps. With his 19 gone, the bay 130 for 9.
Medal covering.
Last over of the Dubai innings. Completed one. That's all they'll be getting. He has impressed everyone. Right arm fast bowler. We were talking about his action. And initially when Shoaib was here in the comm box, we were talking about his release. When he tries to in-swing the ball, his hand, comes up. And I think we, sitting in the comm box, were identifying this will be an in-swinger. And now, look at the run-up. Look at the release. Outer half of the bat was in contact. Straight towards Ayan. There in deep. Single there. What's your take on Danish, his run-up and his release?
Well, it mostly depends on to the growing the muscles. I think so that when your muscles as a pacer grown up, I think that should be a good bowler, because we had seen like Shaheen Shah Afridi lots of time as coaches, they were arguing that his muscles are not grown up. But a good pacer is there when your muscles and as well as a good run-up, like open-chested, easy, comfortable. And you're delivering there in the center. The good run-up is always there when you've been more easily and comfortably going to your job, and landing is perfect, and follow-through is great. Because lots of time we did see that pacers, fast bowlers, they are getting injuries. Mostly, like if you talk about 10 out of 10, it's 7 bowlers, pacers, they've been getting injuries. Batters, fielders, they've been lesser in the numbers. So it happens because they are rushing in, they have lots of work to do.
Full in delivery. He's eyeing another Yorker, but not getting that length. Single so far. 4 singles in this over. Still, his economy rate is really nice, considering the fact that they are trying to go big. for a change. We haven't seen that from Danish yet. I think this is the first bouncer from Danish in his quota 4 overs. He was eyeing those Yorkers, he was trying for Yorkers, but he surprised Harshad with that back of limb delivery.
And it's productive because it's a dot delivery. So you may be giving some credit to him that he has done a dot delivery there.
Full length delivery, dot to end the over. That's it. 20 overs completed, 134 for 9. Excellent over. No wonder why the skipper kept him till the end. 4 overs, 2 for 15. Amazing, amazing bowling analysis for Danish. 135 is what Sharjah requires to win the match. Will it be that easy considering the pitch and the assistance that spin bowlers are getting?
Yes, time will tell us properly, but to me I think like low scoring games are always tough to chase, but here you can see the middle order. They have been scoring runs, 29 for Ramiz Shehzad and 22 for Surya Satesh, who's just been the top run scorers of these two. And you can clearly see that in 20s, the batters, they have done the hard job, but they couldn't capitalize because of the good deliveries. When they were just whipping up, they've been axed by the bowlers and restricted in 134 for 9.
Look at the bowling lineup. The analysis on the top, of course, the left-arm spinner Simranjeet Singh Kang, though he was a bit expensive, tad expensive I would say, but more importantly picked up 3 wickets. And playing second fiddle to him is Danish Qureshi. R. Dale Steyn, 4 overs, 2 for 15. Look at that economy rate, 3.75. And good thing about this side is that they have kept things really, really tight, not giving any loose deliveries and not allowing the batsman to breathe, more importantly. And at the same time, I think one must give credit to the entire team. The fielding was top notch, and that's very important because if you are dropping catches, if you're not assisting the bowlers, that will really put pressure. What we saw in a couple of yesterday, we saw that drop chances and then bowler bowling those wavered line and length and being hammered for boundaries. So I think this is very important. So 134 is what Dubai has posted on board, which means 135 is what they require to win. And now we'll have a look at the highlights of the innings. First wicket, and Sher Khan being hammered by Ramiz, getting boundaries at will when Ramiz was in the middle. And that mix-up, needless. Had he stayed there for 5 or 6 overs, things would have been different. But that dismissal really changed the course of the game. And this is what we were talking about. That stump out and things slow down. When he was there, he was batting at will. He was scoring runs at will. And this googly man. Out of 6 deliveries, 5 deliveries were googly. And talking about Simranjeet, he bowled really well. 26 runs though he gave away, but 3 important wickets he picked up. That really tightened the noose around Dubai batter's neck.
Well, to me, that he's the pick of the bowlers. If we've been concluding the bowling efforts, I'm just taking his name like Sardarji before 2 times, that he was really good enough. But overall, would you see that the batters, they're struggling or struggled to make themselves at the top level? So there you go. It's 135 required with an runs per over 6.75. And let's see how batters will reply. We are taking a break. Come back to you with the live action.
Good evening and welcome to the second innings of the second game of the day. Yes, it is Dubai taking on Sharjah, while Sharjah doing pretty well for themselves in the first innings. Got Dubai to a modest total of 134 for the loss of 9 wickets in the allotted 20 overs. And I think Sharjah will be pretty happy with the performance that they have put on with the ball in their hand. That is the bowling card. Danish Qureshi getting 2 wickets. Simranjeet Singh was the pick of the bowlers. 4 overs, 26 runs. And he's got 3 important wickets. A wicket apiece for Ayan Khan and Basil Hamid as well. So Team Dubai have their role well defined. They need to take wickets, and they need to take wickets in the power play overs as well. Yes, the team is out, and it's just the right time to also introduce my co-commentator for the first 5 overs. It's going to be Ijaz. Ijaz, good evening. What do you think of the first innings and the batting performance of Dubai?
Yes, good evening and good evening everyone. And I think so been badly missing those fireworks in first 6 overs because when you look up at international levels in different leagues, you've been looking the players, they've been smashing the bowlers earlier on, like 50 up for not, might be 1 wicket down in 6 overs. So I think so these are the lads, they should be learning such kind of things.
That's right, fireworks were missing, but these 2 players that are on your screen right now, Khalid Shah and Abdul Shakur, are known for big hitting and the fireworks. So hopefully we can see some really good shots from both these players in the first 6 overs. And that is what Dubai will not want. They would want to restrict these 2 players. Khalid Shah is the man on your screens right now. 13 matches in the D20 career. His best score of 60 and 304 runs. Very healthy average, very healthy strike rate as well, 127, not bad. While his partner in crime, Abdul Shakur, D20 career, 11 matches and a strike rate of almost 100, which definitely is not what Abdul Shakur is known for. Of course, early days in this edition of D20, but he's an explosive batter. Once he gets going, he can really take the opposition by surprise. Bowler Ankur Sangwan, left arm spinner, will be starting the proceedings for Team Dubai.
Here we go. Good delivery, straight back into the bowler's hands. So the wicket on first delivery, and what a start.
Well, first ball, first delivery. This is the 3rd time that is happening today. In the first match as well, we saw that. And now it is Khalid Shah who will have to take that long walk back to the pavilion. The very first ball, a good delivery, and played straight back to Ankur Sangwan, who takes it comfortably, jumps up in the air, perfect jump, perfect timing, and an easy catch for Sangwan. He strikes on the very first ball, and it is Khalid Shah who will be walking back on a golden duck. No score on the board, and the first wicket for Sharjah is down. The new man in, Hassan Isakhel, just his 2nd game in the D20 format. Has been promoted up the order. Starts off again, Ankur. That is what a wicket does to you. It builds confidence, You get your rhythm back, you get your mojo back, and that is what exactly we can see from Sangwan. First ball a wicket, and then he's right on the money on the second delivery.
Yes, I couldn't judge the height. He was just trying to hammer that ball towards onside. But I think so, like a wicket in a first over, which surely pumped up the fielding department, as we did see that everyone is on the toes, and you might be looking some more aggression.
Yes, on that occasion, Hassani Sahel wanted to make room for himself. This time, another arm ball coming in to Abdul Shakur. Using the new ball very well, Ankur Sangwan has got that movement in the air, so he's releasing the ball on the seam, if you see, and that's why he's getting that movement coming in to the right-handed batsman. Again, another good delivery and a successful over so far from Ankur Sangwan.
Yes, exactly, you're right. He's getting some loop. Good delivery, good start here, and they have lost one wicket in this over with 1 run on the card.
Left arm round. Covering middle. Oh.
Harshit Seth, first ball, decides to back off. Just gauging what the batsman has in mind. His approach, Harshit Seth, 10 matches, 14 wickets. Economy, look at that, brilliant, 3.63. Another flighted delivery. So left-armers from both ends for Team Dubai.
I think so that they are right on money. They are pitching the ball in the right areas, not allowing the batters to free their arms.
And not allowing any room, targeting that middle stump. Every delivery is on, in and around that area. Hassani Sahel is looking for room. He wants room to free his arms. But that opportunity is not yet been given by the bowlers. A low full toss, driven straight to the fielder, Ramesh Shehzad. They'll get that single. So 2 runs for Hassani Sahel. Abdul Shakur is yet to get off the mark.
And really surprised that spinner is so much grip on the ball earlier on. That they've been just going through here, through covers, firmly hit, but just losing his pace. I think so that the fielder was there. He has got some part of hand there. That's why it has just lost his pace.
Good fielding effort there from Ramesh Shehzad. He's known to be a very, very good fielder. Has taken some blinder of catches. Very good in the outfield as well. Look at that. Intent to stop the ball was always there. Kept running, and then a sliding effort. Everything right about that. This time he plays it nice. Up and over. No chance for any fielder. Abdul Shakur gets the first boundary of the game. And that is a much needed boundary for Team Sharjah.
Yes, confident shot. The ball was there, and it's always good to play sweep against spinner. And I think so that he has done a good job. Just a bounce shot at boundary line and getting 4 runs. So this will surely give some more confidence in his batting. Oh, there was a pish, but no damage done there. Sharjah 8 with a loss of 1 wicket after 2. Well, he was again trying to play a big shot. You know, things are like 6 overs. Let's see that how much or how good they will be doing this pursuit. Though that runs are not too high. It's not been a skyscraper. Just a normal gate will surely let you there at your destiny. But so far so good. Both teams. But match has been equally poised. That any team who will be taking their efforts will surely take this game to their favour. Still they have been operating with one slip. So Motpi will be giving some air to the ball. Take this. That's gone high. Many a mile distance. What a shot, what a hit. And there was a solid noise. What a beauty. Excellent shot. Took the aerial route and, just like a private jet. Sharjah approaching 16. Look at that from another angle. You will love to see such kind of high quality shots from the batter, batting at top order. So that's why he's been up there at number 2 place. Pressure is there on Ankur because of that big hit. He's been hit here on the previous delivery. Or just slightly backing away in pushing it towards covers. Getting a single. Good cricket, because sometimes the batters, they are coming into the rush of blood. But we've been watching it perfectly. 6 and then a single.
This time down the leg side, missed by the batsman, missed by the keeper as well, and will go all the way towards the boundary for 4. So that's a wide, 5 wides. So that boundary has definitely helped Sharjah to get off from and break the shackles in a way. The pressure was building on both these batters, but this time after that good-looking shot from Hassan Isakhel, a poor delivery, spraying down the leg side, and that has resulted in 5 wides. So an expensive over coming up from Ankur. He just gave away 1 run in the previous over, and in the 4 deliveries that he's bowled so far, he's given away 14. Much better and sensible batting from Abdul Shakur, because normally we see once he starts hitting 4s and 6s, he wants to continue that. But as of now, he's playing a sensible innings, has not taken too many risks. He knows that the target is not that big, so just making sure that he stays there till the end. Outside off, flighted delivery, slower in the air. And that is the end of the over. 3 overs gone. Sharjah 23 for 1. Harshit Seth to continue. 7 in the first, and now again starts off on the middle and leg, which is the right ploy. You don't want Abdul Shakur to free his arms and try and hit you straight down the ground. So Harshit bowling with a plan. This time on the back foot and has pulled it towards the square leg. Surya Satish will stop that and will just be a single. That will bring Hassan Isa Khail on strike, who's on 10 of 9 deliveries. Stepping down, up and over, inside out, beautiful shot. That is one shot for the photographers. Very well done, magnificent hitting from Hassan Isa Khail. That's gone the distance, so another 6, and straight away the pressure back on Harshit Seth. Remember, Sharjah are chasing a score of 135. Beautifully hit from Hassan Isa Khail. Laces are being tied for both the shoes for Hassan. A relaxed dugout for Sharjah. Early jitters. Yes, they lost Khalid Shah on the very first ball, but they know they have things under control.
Come back, Harshit. Shabash.
On the back foot again, a slap towards the extra cover, a misfield, and the result, another boundary, 4 more for Hassan Isa Khail. He's moved on to 20 of just 11 deliveries. Some really clean hitting on display at the Malik Cricket Stadium in Ajman.
Well, you need to be active and alive at this stage, like 11 p.m. here at the local time. It is not the time to sleep. Don't miss such kind of things because you're not defending big target.
Again on the back foot, Ronak Panoli has been kept busy by Hassan Isa Khail. I think he rolled on the ball. That's why he's hurt his knee. 12 runs already in this over. And a dot ball to end it. 4 overs, Sharjah are 35 for 1.
Boy.
Well, that's gone high. Everyone is watching it. And landed over the fence, 6 runs. Beautiful.
Really very special, Hassan Isa Khail. That shot was a no-look shot. You'll see that in the replay. As soon as he hit it, he didn't even look where the ball was going. Let's look at that in the replay. On the back foot now, and he's played that in the covers. Yes, no, good feeling. Backing each other. Let's look at that 6 again. Beautifully hit, high and handsome. Was in the air for a long time, cleared the rope with a lot of ease, and then you get an edge. No slip in place for Ankur Sangwan, and the ball will trickle away towards the third man. They take that opportunity and get 2 runs. Ronak Panoli has to get wickets, and to take wickets you need to have fielders in the right place.
Yes, exactly. In his previous over, he was having slip for the all 6 deliveries, but I don't know that he has just given air to the ball on the previous delivery, and and having no slip. Unlucky decision just to take that man off. Again down the wicket. I think so that intentions are pretty clear.
बहुत बढ़िया
They're
बहुत
just
बढ़िया
trying to go
शाबाश, शाबाश।
aggressively while chasing this such kind of target. And if any one of these guys like Hassan, who is using his feet, can hit some massive sixes, and that will be the time to watch such kind of tremendous batting.
शाबाश, ओए।
Hassan Isa Khail is already sweating. Look at his jersey. It's already drenched. That's how hot it is. It's not easy to be playing. Oh, that's another good delivery. Missed by the batsman Hassan Isa Khail, but not by the keeper SHA. Brilliant glove work, and had to not wait even for a millisecond to disturb the bails. That's the end of a very entertaining innings from Hassan Isa Khail. A short, but an entertaining one nevertheless. And Ankur Sangwan has the last rights. He is a happy man. He's got that big fish. Hassan Isa Khail, 29 of 18. And the score is 43 for 2.
Rizwan CP, 11 innings, strike rate approaching 100 runs, and best figures 40. I think so that after that wicket, they should be thinking or rethinking about their plans and how they will be behaving now for the next 2 or 3 overs. Should be some sort of change.
This is an opportunity for Sharjah to capitalize on the run rate, on the net run rate. And they can finish things off early for themselves. That will be a big favor for them and their team, because we know for a fact the net run rate will definitely come into picture. Down the leg side, Surya Satish starts off with a wide. They don't have the liberty of bowling extras because the runs on the board are definitely less than par. Chasing a target of 135, Sharjah are 43 for 2 already. And there's been a change in the comm box. Joining me now is Srijit. Srijit, good evening.
Good evening, Shoaib. The previous partnership was going nicely. Then that dismissal happened. Pulled away magnificently. Misfield! This is not expected. This is not expected. Boundary there. What would have been an easy single, he conceded 3 extras. 4 runs there for Shakur. Not only that will put pressure on Surya. Look at the shot. Could have easily collected that. 4 runs. Could have easily avoided 48 for 2 with that boundary. Bangs it shot! And, well, again he was eyeing that area. But this time, back of a length delivery. Completely bamboozled by that length. Look at that. It's the same line which he bowled in the previous delivery. Well, having keen eye on that moment. He's our photographer. Shot wide outside the off stump. Not getting right from the middle of the blade. Shakur, 3 fielders on the offside for Shakur, and sweeper cover patrolling the fence. These 2 batters are really looking to build an innings here. 14 deliveries is what Shakur has faced. To talk more about the situation, I've got Neil in the box. Welcome, Neil.
Thank you so much. And what a delivery there. Back of the lane delivery. Rose and sharp. Straight into the midriff of Abdul Shakur. Was keen to go for a pull. Not to be so. Look at it again. Look at that. The bat went in. He went through with the shot. And we've been talking about this, that the surface the ball is gripping. Comes onto you a little late. Waited for the ball now. A dot ball.
Excellent thinking there by Surya. Couple of back of length deliveries to Shakur, and then he was anticipating that delivery, and then all of a sudden a wicket to wicket delivery. But Shakur does well. Plays it gently back towards the bowler, not for any runs. Remember, they are chasing a target of 135. Final time in this over. Again, a back of length delivery, pull shot coming in. Excellent work. Excellent work done by the shot final fielder. Just a single. 6 overs gone. Sharjah 49 for 2.
Very interesting Duffy News fun fact. James Southerton is the oldest test debutant at the age of 49. Srijit, I think I still have an opportunity. If someone could make a debut at 49, I'm definitely way younger. And I think I can play a few knocks.
Remember Praveen Tambe? My dad used to say, you're 30 plus. Now, the time is gone. You can't play. Then I show Praveen Tambe's picture. See that at the age of 41. And not to forget Mike Hussey.
Yep.
So we all have got time to represent our country.
Shabba boy.
Ankur Sangwan, the new man in. With the ball. Swept. Get a single there.
Excellent work at inside the 30-yard circle. Now the new batsman in is Rizwan CP. 50 runs comes on board for Sharjah with that single. Ankur, expensive spell that. 4th over, 3.1, 2 for 25. He'll definitely try to pick 1 or 2 in this over. As he comes in, more air on that occasion was Ankur. On the back foot, Rizwan tabs it gently towards offside for a single to open his account.
Ankur Sangwan, brilliant bowler, has picked up 2 wickets. And what we've understood from this game is that the spinners definitely have had more control, literally dictating the terms here. A dot ball there. Comes from Haryana, Ankur Sangwan. Very soft spoken, but he's a very, very wily customer. Yes, no, send back.
Excellent call there by Rizwan. He saw that the fielder was lunging towards the ball. Said no. Need more info about that. When you are, standing along with your partner, that call is very important. As we speak, another single from the bat of Shakur. That takes the score to 16 and Sharjah 52 for the loss of 2 wickets. Final delivery to come from Ankur. We were talking about call. It should be loud and clear. We have seen mix-up in the previous match and of course in this first innings as well. What is your thought on that?
I mean, it goes to the basics. Meanwhile, playing it away from the body, CP Rizwan will get a single. It goes back to the basics of cricket, Srijit, where what is expected of you is a loud call. 7 overs gone, it's 53 for 2. And delivery has played back behind the square leg. And what he's done really smartly is, Rizwan, that he played with soft hands in that region, knowing that both the fielders were deep at the boundary line. So by the time they ran in, he could comfortably take 2 runs. This is smart cricket. Minimum effort, maximum output.
Absolutely. That's why they do backward square leg is there, deep backward square leg, and fine leg is also patrolling the fence. Mid off, mid on inside the ring. Excellent delivery. Jumped off the surface. Rizwan does well. Plays it with the soft hand for a single. 56 for 2. That's why before the start of the game, every fielder, every player, they have a nice look at the ground. They know which part is the longest, so that you have an idea that if I'm not getting boundaries, I can play with the soft hands and target the longest part. And I think that's what Rizwan is doing at this point in time.
Absolutely. Down the leg side will be a wide.
So 4 runs conceded by Surya in this particular over. This is turning out to be an expensive one if we look at the overs that he has bowled. Need to get his line and length proper. He knows for the fact that the target is 135. Well, over the bowler's head. 1 bounce over the fence for 4.
Well, Shakur is known for those big hits, and he's put that on display. Fantastic clean hitter of the cricket ball. Look at that. Just stood there and straight. You can't set a field for this shot. It's as straight as it goes.
Good follow through on that occasion from Shakur. That clearly goes on to show the confidence of the batsman. Straight away putting Surya under pressure. 61 as the score for Sharjah. And in the process they have lost 2 wickets. Again staying in line. Flicked away for a single. He need to rejig his strategy. Even he will have to make sure that he's not giving those easy freebies, which will take the pressure away from the Sharjah batters.
That's so true. No freebies. Let them get it off the bat. Let them do the hard work. Rizwan CP is someone who doesn't mind doing the hard work. One of those guys that you'd be happy to have in your side. Deliberate edge will be a single there.
Did well with the ball. It was a googly man for his side. Terrific character. We saw that. Did well on the field. Bowled well. He fielded well. And now responsibility on Rizwan to do well with the bat as well.
Last ball. And that'll be a single to end the over. 8 overs gone. It's 64 for 2.
पुणे भाग के जा रमीश भाई अंकुर भाई शॉट में डाओ आहान पॉइंट
A leggy into attack. Mohammad Farooq has got extreme control on the deliveries. Brought into attack to bowl against Shakur.
अच्छे से डालेंगे शाबाश।
Slip in place for the leggy. Oh, look at that. That's a sharp turner.
बहुत बढ़िया
Watch it, Farooq bhai.
Excellent delivery, good control, as you rightly said.
बढ़िया
Inviting the batsman to come forward and for that drive, look at that. Tossing it up. And for that, there is a fielder at short extra cover.
शाबाश
Well, it's in the air, but I don't know why Farooq is appealing. It was straying down the leg, and sweep shot coming in, not connecting it properly. Leg by signal by the umpire. Sharjah 65 for 2.
You're absolutely right. That one was going down the leg side and then turned in. So pitching outside leg, there's no reason why the umpire would call it an out.
Farooq bhai.
Rizwan comes back on strike. Stepping down, comes to the length of the ball but doesn't connect it clean. Straight to the fielder, a dot ball.
शाबाश
Funnily, Rizwan CP is the only Indian
शाबाश
citizen who, I'll come to that. Let's watch this ball. Pulled it. Where is it going? And that's a boundary.
Very square, the fine leg fielder. And he knew exactly where the field was. And Rizwan CP just swiveled as he played that one towards fine leg fence for 4.
That's right. That was a poor ball. You can't set a field for a ball like that. Way down the leg side, short. CP had 3 days to decide where he wanted to play that. So Rizwan CP is the only Indian who plays for the UAE and has scored a century in ODI cricket. None other Indian-born cricketers for UAE have done that before.
Excellent delivery that from Farooq. There was turn, there was bounce, and there was pace also. But 2 runs there for Rizwan CP. He did well, went on to the back foot and just cuts it past the backward point. So those 2 runs, he takes the score to 12. And Sharjah slowly but steadily moving towards their target of 135.
Tossed up delivery again. In the gap this time. I guess will just be a single. And that's what it is. A single to end the over. 9 overs gone. It's 72 for 2.
अरे deep cover हो जा. Suki move to deep. Deep mid हो जा. पुनिया point आएगा. Ahan से short mid. Ahan. Orange change. Okay.
Sharjah is pacing very well. They've got to the halfway mark as far as the score is concerned. Before the halfway mark in the number of overs, Rizwan will be on strike. He's talking about his century. That was against Ireland, 2021. Playing in Abu Dhabi. Scored his first ODI 100. And instantly, everywhere in Kerala, there were massive hoardings of Rizwan CP, the centurion. Meanwhile, it's going to be Harshad Desai. Cut away straight to the fielder.
Talking about Keralites, Soni Charvatur, former Kerala skipper, who is in UAE and training young Turks to represent their country. So there are many Malayalis who have represented their state and they are in UAE. So as you rightly said, there are many who are coming to UAE who couldn't really represent their country. Meanwhile, shot wide outside the off stump, cut away for a single.
A little error from my end. That was Harshad Seth, the bowler, not Desai. There's another Harshad Desai, another youngster. This one is Harshad Seth, upcoming talent. That's a big shout. And given the umpire has no doubt, Shakur will have to walk. It was the armor, went with the arm and straight crashed onto the pads in front of the stumps. Harshit Sage strikes, gets his first wicket.
Second delivery that turned away from the right-handed. And the third one, look at that. He was waiting for the ball to turn, but that was an arm ball, completely bamboozled by that line and length. Intelligent bowling there by Harshit. Shakur Sher is out for 22, and Sharjah, this partnership was looking dangerous. And thanks to Harshit, 73 for 3, Sharjah.
So it's Basil Hamid who's come in. 15th D20 career game. A strike rate of 144. Best score of 39. I can tell you that. It's definitely much, much better than what you see as the numbers here. Definitely a very impressive strike rate. Harshit has picked up a wicket. Both these guys, Basil and Rizwan, play for the UAE. And have been a part of many partnerships for the national squad. Let's have a quick look at the LBW of Shakur.
Look at that. The arm ball coming in, and the batsman had no clue. Penalty made delivery. This one slightly getting turned on that occasion, right behind the line. And will be getting a single. With that single, he opens his account. Basil moves on to 1. And Sharjah 74 for 3. Rizwan CP taking his own sweet time. Onus will be on this young man to take his team home. It's not a mammoth target, but partnership. Coming forward, getting to the pitch of the ball, and drives along the carpet for an easy single. They know they don't need to do anything silly. 10 overs gone. Sharjah 75 for 3.
ओवर स्कोर सही है या पत्तिला 60 हां
Shaba boy.
So it's going to be Farouk who will continue. Stepping down. To step down to a spinner, you need to know your skills, and he's done really well. Rizwan gets a boundary on the very first delivery of Farouk's new over. 78th tournament 4, coming in from the willow of Rizwan CP. Came right to the length of the ball and beautifully played all along the carpet for a 4. And that boundary is to welcome Shruti in the commentary box. Welcome.
I guess now even they know that I love a few boundaries here and there. 11th over in progress. It's Sharjah and Dubai today in Ajman.
Well, yes, the neighbors coming against each other. And what an encounter it's been. Bowling with the slip in place. Dot ball. Basil will come on strike with that single. We've been talking about partnerships, Shruti, and these guys, I was mentioning a while back, have had many partnerships for the UAE national team. Both these batters play for UAE.
Well, I have also seen Basil play a lot. In fact, if he is to fire, I think this would be over in like 3 overs or maybe less.
Well, yes, charging into the gap. We'll get a single there. I think they'll have to change their ideas and concepts and remove that slip fielder, because that slip fielder is kept in place for the ball to turn and get that outside edge somewhere. But the way these two are playing, they're not letting the ball turn. It just would be ideal to get the slip out. And that's what has been done. Ronak Panoli, the skipper himself, says, listen, I don't want to be here. It's no point. Let me just go in the outfield.
I think people are listening to you outside of the stadium as well.
Now, beautifully turned there. Wanted to cut, but too close to cut. Stayed a little low. But yeah, I mean, that was a good call there by Ronak. Wanted to put pressure, but realized that, listen, both these batters are beyond that. I don't understand the psyche of this dugout. Are they happy? Are they sad?
It's going away for a single. I think they're happy that the team is winning, but they're just sad because maybe they would not get to play that much.
All right, we'll come back to that. 11 overs gone. It's 82 for 3.
ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ കളിച്ചു പോയാൽ മതി. ഒന്ന് കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രശ്നമാണ്.
Harshit punched it back to the bowler. Very good delivery. Got that little extra bounce. And Rashid there, extremely happy with this young lad. Fuller delivery, driven, and a single.
Sharjah in a very comfortable position tonight. Certainly looking to win this one, to charge back into the tournament. It is, after all, Emirates D20, the most prestigious one in the region.
Yeah, and then Sharjah is a champion side. They wouldn't want to be lounging down at the bottom of the table. Oh, what a delivery there. Beautifully bowled. Basil, after playing that shot, realizing that he's missed it, smiled. That's an acknowledgement of a good ball.
We've certainly seen Basil be lucky a few times now already.
Target out. Fuller and delivery will get a single.
It's just 51 runs remaining now in 50 balls. Certainly a very easy task going forward for Sharjah.
Stepping down. But there will be a fielder who will cover it. The sweeper cover comes in. And a single. You're right. I mean, it's a pretty simple deal from here. Simranjeet over there. He had done his job with the ball. Picked up wickets.
Last ball of the over. It's gone up in the air. Gone for a 6. A maximum.
That's right. What a good shot to finish the over. And Ayan is cheering up for his teammates. 12 overs gone. It's 91 for 3.
Here we've got the fun news, fun fact for you once again. England used as many as 30 players in the 1921 Ashes series. It's a world record.
Wow. In 1921, they were keeping records. That itself is a world record. That's like 100 years back. But England today won a fantastic test match against New Zealand. And there's a conversation happening between our commentators, Shoaib and Srijit.
Srijit just remembered something.
Yeah, he said, oh yes, I need to pay you 20 dirhams. Don't worry, I'm not going to pay you anymore.
Shoaib was like, I'll charge you interest on that if you are delayed.
But yes, fantastic conversations going on there. It is the Emirates D20. Look at the vantage point that they're standing at. Right, nice, up there. And from there, the cameraman doing his artistic work to show us this beautiful field. So it's going to be Farouk who will come into bowl again. Down the leg side. Poor delivery. Rizwan is disappointed. He wanted to charge on that. Wanted to get a biggie. Missed out, but a wide ball nonetheless.
Certainly, Neil. Although it is definitely a game of singles now for Sharjah going forward from here, but wouldn't they want to maximize on the power position they are in right now so that they can probably, at a later stage, have a better run rate?
Oh, absolutely, Shruti. And that's why you see that they are looking for those odd boundaries. Stepping down all along the carpet, straight to the fielder. That would have stung. I actually want to see how bad it is. If Ronak is fine to continue playing, because it struck straight onto his hand and that was hit firm. So yes, they would want to go big. They would want to score big and quick so that their net run rate improves, because this is a long league. A double round robin league. Again driven, but this time in the gap will get a single. And when it's a double round robin league, which means that, yeah, you may win some, you'll lose some. But eventually, when the points table is looked at, your net run rate will come into picture. And when it comes to come into picture, you don't want to lose out just because of your poor net run rate.
Played away. No run this time. It's a dot ball. 12.3 overs gone. It's 93 for 3 for Sharjah. Target of just 135, I say now, because of the way they have been playing so far. Live from Malik Stadium, Ajman today.
This one turned in, the googly. But then when you bowl at that length, it's kind of easier for the batter to understand. That's going to turn in, and Basel had enough time to toy it away. Got a single.
Hey.
And both these batters are
Come on,
fantastic players of spin.
Just something that has been very important today.
Oh, just as we spoke that they are good. Beaten there is one CV.
Sharjah also using a lot of spinners today to ensure that they keep the score in check with Dubai as well. That has been the play, I think. You know, is there anything with the pitch that triggers this?
Oh, well, yes. In fact, we'll come to that. A dot ball to end the over. 13 overs gone. It's 94 for 3.
Left arm round, bowling change. Next time.
Skipper coming into bowl for the first time. Trying to maybe put a stop to the flow of runs.
A full toss. And taken. What a start there for Ronak Panoli. Tempted Basel Hamid. And that full toss was the reason for his departure now. Didn't really connect well. And these full tosses, I tell you, Shruti, are difficult to dispatch.
Well, certainly a loss for Sharjah, but they have got themselves in a very comfortable position now. Unless a few more fall. Not much of damage there.
Although he would be disappointed. 10 of 9 for him. 94 for 4.
Man and guys, captain.
Next man in is Amjad Gul, hard-hitting batsman. 139 ka strike rate. It is certainly tempting.
Well, definitely yes. He loves to muscle the ball out of the boundary. But I don't know if that is a requirement though for Sharjah. And if he gets going, I think we'll have early dinner.
Certainly, but you know, we have to wait. Ronak to Amjad.
I like Ronak's captaincy. He's a young guy. But look at this. To put in pressure to the new bat, Amjad Gul came in and he had put a slip. He's removed the slip as soon as Rizwan has come in. He's a thinking skipper. And that is what is needed, you know. You need to be aware. You need to be thinking on your feet. Comes into bowl.
Played it softly, going towards the fielder. It'll be just the single. So talking about Amjad, like you said, that he's a hard-hitting batsman, but maybe it's not required today. But you know, old habits die hard.
Die hard.
Die hard. And why would you not? I mean, just the perfect setup for you to try out.
Cut away. Chase is on. Only a single there.
You get to try yourself against all the bowlers this way because it's a long tournament. You will be playing again. And certainly, this can help.
No doubts about that. It's important for one to get going, understand the wicket. Tossed up delivery. running the first one really hard. Are they looking for the second? No. I can tell you one thing for sure. Rizwan CP would always be looking for two. He's an absolute athlete, always ready to challenge anyone who's willing to run. Rizwan CP there. He'd once challenged the strength and conditioning coach of the UAE national team for a 100-meter race.
What
He said,
happened
I
then?
can beat you.
And
The results, well, Rizwan thinks he won. The coach thinks he won.
could we have a replay, please?
Banked it short. Will be a single. And with that single, it's the end of the 14th over. A successful Ronak Panoli over. 99 for 4 after 14.
हाँ नहीं एक ही करना था मुझे हाँ बोबड़े का मैंने बोल दिया हाँ रमीश भाई एक्स्ट्रा कवर आ स्लिप 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 आराम से
Here's the score sheet right now. In front of you, it's Sharjah, 99 of 4. Fabulous innings so far.
Well, yeah, they got their starts. Some of them couldn't really complete. Hassan, Shakur got into their 20s. Rizwan CP holding fort on one end. They've got a lot of batting to come. Fayaz Ahmed, Ayan Khan, they can bat. Danish can hit a few. Bowling with a slip in position. Crammed him for room. Went ahead with the pull, got a single. I was talking about Rizwan.
Yeah.
So it was him who challenged the SNC coach of UAE, Azhar, and said, I can beat you in a sprint.
Keep it up, Shaba boy.
It's a fantastic conversation that followed after the race, though.
In the meantime, it's 100 on the board for Sharjah, 35 and 35.
Didn't really connect that well. Will get a single. Trying to break the rhythm of the bowler by charging down. Going on run a ball. That dugout looks relaxed. Ayan is padded up. Good call. Oh, misfield. But as they say in the old textbook of cricket, don't run on a misfield. That's exactly what Amjad Gul has done. He said, listen, no, I'm not running. It's misfielded. I'm still not running.
Certainly an intelligent player there. Understands these ploys of the opposition. You know, you're probably just trying to pretend to misfield.
A single there. Farooq is a fantastic bowler. He's able to manage and play around with the length, the pace of the ball.
Fifteenth over in progress. 33 of 32 required. Sharjah on 102. Rizwan on strike.
One.
Mid-wicket region. Farooq himself going for the chase. Poor throw. Amjad Gul was not ready for the run. And I told you, CP, keep a watch on him. He's always willing to go for the second. Always ready.
Amjad wants to hit it away. Wants to take the strike and charge.
Well, CP has been there for quite some time. And he is, what an athlete he is. Amjad, meanwhile, hasn't really got on song. 5 of 6. But I tell you, a couple of deliveries here and there.
But they have been fast with their scoring, so maybe if somebody hasn't scored over 30, it wasn't required. They've been quick enough to give that kind of comfort to the people who are going to follow.
That's fair.
Last delivery of the over.
And this time up in the air and one bounce into the fence. That's a 4. We're talking about Amjad Gul. He won't take too much.
There you go. You see, he was just waiting for the opportunity. One bounce into the fence. That was a 4 to end the over. Sharjah, 107 for 4 in 15 overs.
The bowling card for Dubai. Five bowlers used. Ankur Sangwan has picked up 2 wickets. A wicket for Harshad and a wicket for Ronak. Technically, they've used 4 spinners and just 1 fast bowler. And joining me in the conversation now will be Ijaz. Ijaz, good evening.
Well, good evening, Mr. Neil, and I think so. Like Sharjah is just sensing a victory.
Right come over.
Though they have taken their time, and I think so. Like at this stage, they should be looking to complete their job a bit earlier. Harsh, 2 innings, 3 wickets in his pocket. Oh, just lucky to get one away from that delivery, because that was a full toss. I think so that should have been hammered away somewhere up into the sky. So Rizwan is on 29. I think so he's the key. Can be finishing it a slight bit more earlier. Target is not that much high, like 135. It should be completed like in 18th and 19th over. Down the wicket, just settling for a single. Sharjah approaching 109 runs with the last 4 wicket. That has been the key, that they've kept their wickets in hand. And Mr. Shoaib has just joined me in the box. Well, Shoaib, Sharjah sensing victory here.
Good evening, Ijaz. That's right, very close to their first win of the tournament. Dubai have definitely given a fight here. Not the most convincing of ones, but they are trying their best to delay the inevitable. Amjad Gul is on 10 of 8. 25 needed of 27. Can Dubai pull a rabbit out of the hat?
Well, I think so that in cricket anything can happen. Like when Shahid Afridi scored 100 runs in just 37 deliveries, nobody was admitting it, but when AB de Villiers came up, and when the New Zealand guy, so these are the things that kept changing with the passage of time.
Yes, nothing is impossible when it comes to the game. Dubai will be believing in that philosophy and trying to create an upset. Another slower delivery, nicely played by Rizwan for another single. So dealing in singles at the moment, and that is what is needed. 23 needed of 25 deliveries, so less than run a ball. Another slow delivery using his feet, but straight back to the bowler. A dot ball to end the over. 16 overs gone. 4 more overs to go. And 23 runs needed for Sharjah to win this game.
अर्शी नॉट मिड मिड है कि नहीं डीप मिड नहीं है हाँ डीप फाइन लेग जल्दी और कोई पॉइंट है
23, less than run a ball. That has been a duty of these two batters to cross those 23 figures. Straight, but I think so. It's just dropped it. Replay will give us a better picture, but I think so. That ball was travelling. Yes, he was just asking that. He's just slowing the pace. Well, I think so that you don't need to blame yourself or to the bowler, because at this stage, when you're in a comfort zone, look at that. It's uppishly played at backward point, and he has just dropped a simple one. Down the leg side, very much close to the leg stump. But umpire has given it a wide delivery.
So another extra, and that means that the required equation now is 21 of 23 deliveries. Surya Satish has been a little wayward in his line and length, has given away a few extras, which is not needed and unwarranted at the moment for Dubai. Very talented Surya Satish, just has to get that consistency with his bowling.
Yes, he starts his run up quite nice and smoothly. But I've seen that most of the bowlers, like in till 15 to till now, like 14, 15 and 16th over, the pacer, they're using lesser pace. They've reduced their pace. I think so that the batters might be looking to hit them badly with a pace. That's why I think they've just trying to reduce their pace.
There's a lot of variation being used by the bowlers. This time a short ball pulled by Amjad Gul. No chance for the fielder there, and that will cross away the boundary ropes. We are waiting for the official signal. Shami may be the umpire. Wants to reconfirm whether that's a 4 or a 6. Beautifully hit, and that looks like a boundary. Definitely bounced before the ropes. Yes, that's a 4. So not the greatest of deliveries. Short, not that quick. Easy pickings for Amjad Gul.
Yes, no doubt. Again, he's cleverly played that delivery towards fine leg. Chase was there. Well, we have seen that this lad, Rizwan and Amjad, they've been making a partnership. And you don't need to forget, like, on the winning moments, what plus you have done here. That is really missing from the teams. They are not being able to make some partnerships, because either you're playing a one-day game, test matches, T20 version of cricket, you need good partners. Like at a top order, 1 down, 2 down.
This time it's a biggie. That's gone the distance. Amjad Gul has managed to get another boundary here, just very, very close to the ropes and to the fielder. Was a half a chance, but fortune favors the brave. Amjad Gul taking the attack. Nicely hit from the middle of the bat and just falling short of the ropes. So another 4, 11 more needed in 19 deliveries.
Yes, and that's a kind of effort that a batter should be showing in the centre. Just to go aerial, because you're in a comfort zone, almost near to the winning side, winning streak, or to the winning line. Down the wicket again, he's firmly stuck that. Into the gap for 4. Beauty.
That's an even better shot, much more control, using his feet and then playing it in the gap. Placement was great. And that means that's another 4, and now they're in a hurry to finish things off. Amjad Gul in particular has been sent out with a mission to finish the runs chase with 3 or more overs to spare, but still 18 more deliveries, 3 overs left, 7 runs needed. 17 overs gone, Sharjah 128 for 4.
पानी लेके आना पानी यार किधर है भाई change alhamdulillah okay
Misfield. They are coming back for 2. One big hit.
Yes, one hit away. That's the equation right now for Sharjah. 5 runs needed, and I'm sure there is a race going on between the two batters on who will hit the winning runs. Rizwan CP definitely has a chance here. Can he finish things off in style? Slower delivery, nicely flicked. The buck passes on to Amjad Gul. I don't think he's going to wait or hang around. The next ball, either there's a 6 or a 4, or there's a chance of a wicket.
I think he should be brave. That if will be a big hit tomorrow or whenever he will be watching this game or a highlight of this game, he will remember that I hit a big hit on the very last runs when required.
Big hit it is. Straight down the ground. Winning runs from the bat of Amjad Gul. Sharjah get their first win. The defending champions have played like champions in this game. Beating Dubai all ends up, and Sharjah win comfortably in the end by 6 wickets. Handshakes all around, but this has been a clinical performance. And finally, you can see that Sharjah will breathe a sigh of relief after getting those 2 important points and getting off the table with a win. 2 matches for them, 1 win in this game against Dubai, and that is a mark that has been left on the side screen with those winning runs, and that is going to stay there for a long time. Amjad Gul, the man and the player who's done the job for his team, Rizwan CP, playing sensibly and making sure that they don't lose any more wickets. That's the winning runs, that's the winning hit, straight down and hitting the side screen there. So that is it. The news is that Sharjah have won the game against Dubai, and they've won it by 6 wickets.
Yes, and it's a good big margin, 6 wickets. And there you go, the players here all meeting together, but really a well game of cricket, well played both sides. Dubai versus Sharjah, but Sharjah just taken over tonight here at Ajman. And you have to give credit to the bowlers, then to the batters who started well, and they have chased down this target at one stage. It sometimes looked like that the team batting second and the lights will surely be getting a bit of the difficulties, but Sharjah team has done a great job here, and I hope so, as this tournament has started here. It will go a long way, though that both teams they are going off from this venue, but they have shown a better cricket, shown a good skills, though that we witnessed some of the drop catches, some misfields, but overall I think so this is really a good cricket what we have been witnessing here.
That's the batting card for Sharjah, chasing a target of 135. Shakur Sheikh started off scoring 22 of 27. Khalid Shah getting a duck in his name. Hassani Sakhel entertaining innings, 29 of 18. Rizwan CP was not out till the end, scoring 35 of 34. Basil Hamid 10 of 9, and Amjad Gul coming in and finishing things off in style for Sharjah.
Bowlers figures, Ankor getting 2 wickets in 4 overs for 28 runs and 31 for 1 wicket. That is Harshit Seth, who has bowled 4 overs then 5 runs with a wicket. That is Ronak Panoli, and he was there in the centre. So 3 bowlers who got the wickets. Wonderful day, second game. And look at the highlight, the first wicket on the very first delivery. And then some of the fireworks towards onside. Straight hits. And what a wonderfully played all along the carpet, getting 4, smashing it over. And, good glove work there by the wicket-keeper. Then things started to work for Sharjah there. It's played straight. Lots of skills shown by the batters. And the back foot driven through, misfields. Some smashing hits in front of the ground. Look at that, properly improvised, those kind of bad deliveries. So we have seen that lots of good cricketing shots. On the back foot, long handle, down the wicket, couple of steps. And a few of the slower deliveries, but well dispatched. Straight over the bowler's head, and mark was there. The winning shot. When Sharjah got the victory in this game, and that's the way how it concludes today. 134 with a 9 wickets when Ramiz got 29, 22 runs for Surya, and Ahan got 21 runs. And in reply, in 17.3 overs, they got 137 for 4. And Sharjah cricket team winning it with a margin of 6 wickets.
Well, that's the news from the centre. Sharjah winning the game by 6 wickets. We have the post-match presentation still yet to come, but that will be after a short break, so stay tuned.
Good evening. It was a wonderful evening here at Malik Cricket Ground. We witnessed an unthrilling encounter between Sharjah and Dubai, where they defeated Dubai by 6 wickets. And what a performance. I think it was a ranked turner. Remember in the toss we said it was even Stevens. There was something for batsmen and of course for spin bowlers, but then it was the spinners who were having a laugh. And what a performance there by Simranjeet Kang. 4 overs, 26 runs, and guess what? 3 wickets. What a turn. What a delivery that he was firing in. He was hurling in, I would say, fire. And to talk more about that, it's Simranjeet Kang who is there, and he has also been adjudged man of the match for his stupendous performance. And what a player. Please आइए और बताइए किस तरीके का परफॉर्मेंस था. हम वहां पर एंजॉय कर रहे थे और उम्मीद कर रहे हैं जितने भी स्पेक्टेटर्स यहाँ थे वो भी एंजॉय कर रहे थे. क्या था वो परफॉर्मेंस और क्या वाकई इस पिच पर स्पिनर्स के लिए कुछ था, क्योंकि हमने देखा कि काफ़ी असमंजस वाली स्थिति में थी टीम दुबई, लेकिन आप जैसे ही आपको गेंद दिया आपने तो छक्के छुड़ा दिए.
सबसे पहले तो मैं शारजा क्रिकेट काउंसिल अपने उनका थैंक यू करना चाहूँगा और उससे भी ज़्यादा अपने कैप्टन फयाज़ भाई का, तो जिन्होंने आज मुझे चांस दिया. तो बाकी मैच की बात करेंगे तो काफ़ी अच्छा विकेट था स्पिनर्स के लिए, तो मुझे देख के भी लगा था कि हाँ मैं खुश था विकेट देख के कि हमारे मतलब का विकेट है. तो जैसा मैंने सोचा था बॉल मेरा वैसे ही जा रहा था, तो होपफुली भगवान की दया से तो मुझे 3 विकेट मिले, तो मैन ऑफ द मैच मिल रहा है, तो मैं काफ़ी खुश हूँ अपनी परफॉर्मेंस से। तो बाकी सबसे बड़ी चीज़ मेरी टीम जीती है, वो सबसे प्राउड मोमेंट है मेरे लिए।
देखिए दर्शक सोच रहे होंगे और मेरे मेरे प्रोड्यूसर जो हैं वो कह रहे हैं कि तुमने अभी तक जो ट्रॉफी है वो मोमेंटो जो है वो दिया नहीं है। वो इसलिए नहीं दिया क्योंकि अगर मैं आपको दे दूं ये तो शायद आपका ध्यान इसमें चला जाए और मेरे सवालों पे ना, तो इसलिए मैं अपने सवाल पूरे करूंगा और उसके बाद मैं ये दूंगा। मंजूर है?
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप कीजिए जो सवाल करना कीजिए।
देखिए आपने जो मिश्रण था आपका, आम बॉल्स आप डाल रहे थे और आप डर नहीं रहे थे, क्योंकि जब भी अब बल्लेबाज है और देखता है कि स्पिनर आ गया है तो कदमों का इस्तेमाल काफी अच्छे तरीके से करता है वो, लेकिन आप लूपी डिलीवरीज डाल रहे थे, फ्लाइट कराने से डर नहीं रहे थे आप?
ये जो विकेट था वो स्लो विकेट था, तो मुझे अपनी बॉलिंग पे कॉन्फिडेंस है कि अगर मैं उधर बॉल डालूंगा तो इतना इजी नहीं होगा बैट्समैन के लिए। तो मैंने प्रेशर होता है, वो चीज़ मतलब डिनाई नहीं करूंगा, प्रेशर होता है, लेकिन मैंने अपने आप पे कॉन्फिडेंस रखा कि मैं अगर उधर बॉल डालूंगा तो मुझे इतना इजी नहीं होगा खेलना। तो वही चीज़ थी, मैंने उधर बॉल डाले तो मुझे मतलब कि उसमें सफलता मिली, उसके लिए मुझे और कॉन्फिडेंस आया इस चीज़ के लिए।
उम्मीद करते हैं आप ऐसे ही नचाते रहिए बल्लेबाजों को और एंटरटेन करते रहिए। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। अब आप ले लीजिए जिसके आप हकदार हैं।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Congratulations, Sunranjit, for your stupendous performance. So that was the left arm spinner who really made the batsman dance to his tune. Now, the winning skipper, Fayaz Ahmed. Fayaz, congratulations for your win. बेहतरीन तरीके का परफॉर्मेंस था ये, चाहे आप बल्लेबाजी देख ले, चाहे आप गेंदबाजी देख ले, फील्ड पे अव्वल दर्जे का परफॉर्मेंस था। उम्मीद एक लेगेसी है, क्योंकि आप डिफेंडिंग चैंपियंस हैं और वो जो टैग लेकर जब कोई टीम आती है मैदान पर तो एक अलग ही दबाव रहता है, और हमने देखा है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर तो ऐसा होता ही है और इवन डोमेस्टिक लेवल पर भी होता है। क्या वो प्रेशर आप पर था? क्योंकि देखिए पहला मुकाबला हार का सामना करना पड़ा था।
जी बिल्कुल, ऐसा है कि हम अगर आप देखें जो पिछले तकरीबन 2-3 टी सीरीज़ हुई हैं जिसमें से हम 2 के चैंपियन हैं और एक हम फाइनल हारे हैं, तो मैंने लड़कों को भी यही कहा था कि देखो एज अ प्रोफेशनल अगर देखा जाए तो आप एक चैंपियन टीम और चैंपियन टीम की तरह ही खेलो। और हम ठीक है पहला मैच हम 1 साइडेड हारे, लेकिन लड़कों को मैंने यही कहा था कि कोई बात नहीं, अभी 9 मैच पड़े हैं, अच्छा खेलो, जीतेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
इट्स अ कमबैक, क्योंकि कमबैक करना आसान नहीं होता। हम ऐसे स्कूल में भी हम कहते थे कि यार आप फर्स्ट आते हैं लेकिन उसको बरकरार रखना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन पहला मैच हारने के बाद क्या लाजवाब कमबैक किया। तो आपको एक समय लग रहा था कि शायद जो बल्लेबाज हैं जब लगातार विकेट्स गिर रहे थे रेगुलर इंटरवल में तो वापसी करेंगे और वो जो टारगेट है, क्योंकि लो स्कोरिंग जो टारगेट होता है वो ट्रिकी होता है।
नहीं, ओवरऑल अगर देखें हमारे बैट्समैन जो है तो काफ़ी जिम्मेदारी से खेले हैं। शुकूर को देखने हालांकि पहली विकेट हमारी पहले बॉल पे ही आउट हो गई थी, लेकिन उसके बाद हसन ईसा खेलने जाके 1-2 ओवर में जो अच्छा खेला है, तेज़ खेला है, जिससे एवरेज थोड़ी सी चढ़ गई। और ओवरऑल अगर आप देखें तो सारे लड़के ही माशाल्लाह, मुझे कभी कहीं किसी मोड पे भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि हम लोग ये मैच लूज़ कर जाएंगे। तो बैट्समैन हमारे जो है जिम्मेदारी से खेले हैं।
तो डेफिनेटली जो हार के बाद आपकी टीम के साथ बातचीत हुई थी कल, वो वाकई वो देखने को भी मिली हमें मैदान पर। उम्मीद करते हैं कि ये जो मोमेंटम आपको मिला है इस जीत के साथ वो बरकरार रखे, और मुझे लगता है कि आपके जो टीम मेंबर्स हैं वो इंतजार कर रहे हैं। जश्न मनाइए, लेकिन देखिए फाइनल में जाने की तैयारी तो आप कर ही रहे होंगे।
नहीं बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है, पहला मैच हमारे, लेकिन लड़कों में नहीं कहा था कोई बात नहीं, पहली गेम थी, थोड़ा विकेट का बिहेवियर का नहीं पता था। अभी जब पता चला कि विकेट स्पिनर्स के लिए अच्छी है, विकेट पे स्टे करेंगे, रनजे भी होगी, तो मैंने यही कहा था कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है, आप अपना एंजॉय करके खेलो, इंशाल्लाह जीतेंगे हम।
Congratulations for that magnificent victory against Dubai. So was Sharjah skipper Fayaz Ahmed who led his side really well, and they defeated Dubai by 6 wickets. So hope you enjoyed this coverage, and we are going straight back to the ComBox.
Thank you, Srijit. Interesting conversation there. The match results for the 2 games. Match number 3, Ajman versus Dubai. Abu Dhabi Well, Abu Dhabi actually was playing against Ajman, and Abu Dhabi won the game by 48 runs. While match number 4, Sharjah versus Dubai, Sharjah winning the game comfortably in the end by 6 wickets. That was about today. We've got 2 more matches lined up for you tomorrow. Match number 5 is going to be Ajman taking on Emirates Blues. That's at 5 p.m. local time. And match number 6 is Fujairah taking on Abu Dhabi. That's at 9 p.m. local time. We look forward to your company tomorrow. Until then, from all of us here, it's good night and God bless.